Hi guys, Chef Jamie here doing our virtual cooking class tonight. And first thing we're going to be doing, you'll be getting a recipe. It's the steak and prawn yakisoba. So I'm going to go ahead and start, and hopefully you get the idea exactly how to do this dish when you receive it. So what we're going to start with is New York steak. These are prime grade 10-ounce New York steaks, and I'm going to start these. You'll get these already grilled, and I'm going to go ahead and start those on the grill for you. So first of all, they've been marinated, and so we're going to go ahead and lightly pan spray them on the grill for non-stick reasons, and that's the first step. Nothing else is really needed because of the fact that they are pre-marinated. Also, in your kit, you're going to be getting grilled prawns to be grilled, and so these will be grilled when the steak is halfway cooked. So we're going to go ahead and let the steak cook and then come right back to you. Okay, so we've been grilling the steak for about 4 to 5 minutes here. We're going to show you how to cook by temperature so the steak is perfect every time. It's been on what we call the second flip, so it's been on one side for approximately about 3 minutes. So this is what we call the third turn, and so anyway, that is finishing the steak. We're going to cook this steak in nice medium rare, which will be about 120 degrees, and that makes most people pretty happy. Okay, so we're on the third turn here. So the timing wise on this is that we have the prawns, and we're also going to give this a light coat of pan spray seasoning. Not very much, just a little bit of coat, and a little bit on the grill just so they don't stick. Any kind of house seasoning that you use, Johnny's, even a little bit of garlic salt, that would work. And so onto the grill they go. What we're trying to do is kind of make sure that the timing of the two items come off about the same time. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start actually stir frying the vegetables and the yakisoba and sauce, and we're going to go right into that, and then hopefully we pull these off and it all comes together for you. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to actually you're going to receive some stir-fried vegetables, and they won't be in a pan. They'll be packaged for you. And we're going to, as the recipe says, that we're going to use the sesame oil to the smoking point, and we're going to stir-fry the vegetables and the noodles and the sauce, and just create really nice yakisoba. So. You'll receive these noodles. These are both 6 ounces, so the recipe says 12 ounces, and that's basically what it is. So, sesame oil. Basically, you'll see it smokes right away. And I usually put the pasta in first, just to kind of get a little bit of searing of the noodles. It'll kind of. And as the recipe says, we're going to go ahead and add the vegetables. Okay, so in here I have 2 orders, which you will be receiving. It's 12 ounces of stir-fried vegetables, and into the vegetables go right into the pan. And they'll basically cook together, and then we're going to do 2 stages of the soy pan glaze. So, kind of moving it around in the pan, obviously using your tongs. If you have a wok or a saute pan, either way the recipe works really well. Okay, so go ahead and follow me over here. We're on the 4th step of the steak being finished, and we're going to go ahead and flip the prawn. Nice grill marks there. And to kind of see where we're at on this, we use our thermometer in the center of the steak, and we find out where this is. And right now it's reading 112. So almost there, which is about perfect. So you can see that the noodles and the vegetables are caramelizing, getting a little bit of color on them, just like the recipe had mentioned. And we're going to add our first amount of the soy pan glaze. The soy pan glaze, we want to add it in 2 stages. Smell the ginger, the garlic. Really nice. The noodles will soak that first bit of glaze up first, and then the second one will be just the finishing sauce. You can kind of see where we're at here. And this is the second amount of the glaze. So the first half goes in. And then there's the second 4 ounces of glaze right there. Kind of finishes it up. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go over, check the steak. So the steak was at 111. We're probably creeping right up to 120, which will be a nice medium rare. Center of the steak. All right. Really nice. Yeah, it's about 118, which is about perfect medium rare. I'm going to allow that to rest for about 2 minutes. And the shrimp right next to it. Look at those bad boys. They look great. At the restaurant, we give them a little bit of butter glaze. Just people eat with their eyes. If you're trying to watch your calories, no butter needed. Okay, now we're finishing up the yakisoba. You can see the noodle to sauce ratio looks really nice. Not drippy. Good caramelization on that. And we're going to go ahead and plate this. So since this recipe is for 2, and we're going to go ahead and plate it for 2. So you kind of divvy it up. Just like we would do in the restaurant here. So you can see that it really did stick, and this will be quite an easy cleanup. Not a big deal there at all. Okay. So we got the noodles, we got the vegetables. The only thing missing now is the protein and just kind of finishing it. We're going to bring this on over. And we're going to slice up the meat. We've allowed it to rest for 2 minutes, and so what we do at the restaurant is what you always see us do is we just kind of slice it on the bias. Nice medium rare. Okay. So we're going to go and kind of make it look beautiful by fanning it out a little bit. You can see what 120 gets you is a nice pink in the center, medium rare, coming off that hot grill. Okay, so now we have 3 beautiful shrimps, and we're just going to go ahead and lay them right next to the meat. Either way, fan it out that way. Either way, and then as the recipe says, we just finish it with some toasted sesames, which we're gonna give it to you. We have them in a little shaker here at the club. And there's dinner for 2. Steak and prawns, yakisoba. All right, thank you.